Land your plane, land your plane, land your plane, land your plane.
Welcome. Thank you for boarding with Land Your Plane podcast, Flight 48. I'm with my flight attendant, first time flyer. Welcome. Thank you for checking me out. Stay a little bit, relax. If you like it, share it, comment, hype me up. Flight family, welcome back, man. What's going on? My flight attendants, man, introduce yourselves, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Money Bag Extraordinaire. Put the money in the bag so extraordinaire, aka Gemini, aka Let's Get It.
I'm 34 and a half. I'm your favorite cousin from Auntie Uncle you ain't even know you had. You know what I mean? We about to take this flight and get left. You know what I mean?
Sir, welcome, my guys. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all living?
Blessed.
Woke up today, man. You already know what that is.
Uh, Shout out if you on X, man, come on over to YouTube. If you on Kick, come on over to YouTube. If you on Facebook, I appreciate you, man. Keep viewing, comment. So yeah, make sure if you're on Facebook, if you're not subscribed, fly on over, do that. Good See what's going on today, man. What we got? I got something for me. Putting it live on X and other places. Y'all got something for me?
I don't got nothing. I mean,
Mm,
I sent you some questions already, fake. You know what I
All right,
mean?
go to
I
the first
think
one.
that I mean, for the most part, I just feel like this show is about trying to find some overstanding.
Heard, heard. Let's do one of these first questions then. First question was, can cheating ever help a relationship?
yeah, it makes the other person wake up. It makes the other person wake up. Like, you thought I was, but I'm not. People like me. So then, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's a good thing. What's that saying? It's a good thing or something like that. So it's gone.
You know,
Be like that. I did a couple of them. All right. You don't. All right. And I move the fuck on. Now shit fall apart, fell apart. Don't know what the fuck to do. So it wakes them up. I land with that.
Um, I think I think that it can help you if the person's not using it as a reason to attack you. You feel me? Like if it's not just a thing of attack, if it's a thing where people are actually looking there to try to get, to find out what was missing or what's not missing, or how could we alter this relationship so we could both be happy in the end of it all, I feel like then yeah, it can be helpful. You know what I mean? That's what I land with that.
respectfully. It's only us three, man. I mean, we ain't gonna do too much talking over each other. However, can cheating, I would say don't see it as cheating. Everything is not a negative. I think we talked about that. I forgot what show it was or whatever we did. I think it was this week. We talking so much on different shows, but everything is not every negative thing is not negative. So where you accepting and thinking that somebody's cheating or the disagreement, or you feel me, your trust is being broken. Because if it can be gained back or strengthened through it, then how you interpret it and how you see it. Yeah, we got the modern lingo term and everybody using around, cheating or whatever. You feel me? However, is your understanding of what the relationship and what's your partner, you feel me, what's going on really? I would think not so much can it help the relationship, because there's little things that besides cheating that could make or break it. You feel me?
Yeah, but then you see the value in the person when they leave. So it's not like
Well,
cheating.
if they show consistency back and forth, then they've already proved that they're not a long term person. So there's things and that's not even cheating. That's just showing consistency that I could be in here one day and gone the next. So if they
That's
see
basically where I'm at.
that, you feel me? If you
I,
can
I would
keep
have to do
showing
it to
me
prove a
that,
point. Yeah.
yeah, if you can keep showing me that consistency right there, I don't agree with.
No, it'll be like, you know, I'm not about to put numbers to it. One time too many. But if you got nothing else to go on, you played all your cards, and you hate to go that way, then you're gonna have to play that card. Then that person will see. It ain't gonna be like repeatedly. It's just like, all right, you taking me for granted. Like I'm not. You know what I mean, I'm a handsome guy, right? So I'm giving you
No, you're
something
not.
that you're asking for. I'm giving you something that you're asking for. And guess what? Now I'm gonna play that role. And you're gonna all that you cheat on me, cheat on me. That's sometimes that causes an argument because I'm not fully in there. So they play that you cheating, you cheating, you cheating. Stop saying I'm cheating because when I start do it, you really gonna look, look crazy type shit. So I'll
That's
do
what
it to
I'm
prove a
saying.
point.
Yeah, you even saying that when I really do it. And black men don't. I ain't never seen a black man that ever cheated. However, black men don't cheat, and you wouldn't be cheating because just like there's females say, "Nah, I don't do polygamous." However, they messing with a dude that has a baby mother.
Yeah,
They're
Right,
yeah,
right.
not to cut
Yeah.
you off though, I kind of disagree with that. I do. I've been through that. I've been through me not cheating and getting like the feeling or the arguments of cheating, but I would never use that as an excuse for me to cheat, because if I was getting an argument about me sucking dick, I'm not gonna go suck a dick. You feel me? I'm not gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like just because you're getting an argument about something, it's not a reason to go do it. If you don't do, like, you know what I mean? Either you wanted to
yeah,
do it or you didn't want to do it. That's, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm not gonna use it as an excuse. I can see why I can make it easier, because
that's
you feel
petty.
like if I'm gonna come home, I'm going to hear the same shit whether I got whether I got some pussy or not. I might as well get some pussy when I come home. At least the argument is kind of worth it. However, at the same time, I think it's don't use it as an, don't say, like, that's that person's issues, and you don't
That's
want to,
Yeah, I,
all you do. Wait, let me say one. Let me not to cut you off, but let me say, all you
my bad.
do is confirm the thoughts that they had. So now it makes it seem like every argument they had was valid. You get what I'm, because like you get what I'm like. You like,
that
damn,
that
I don't.
that that's a good point. That's a good point. But it's more like constantly, and even though you should argue like that constantly. I feel you doing something. I feel you doing something. I feel you doing something. And then you gotta keep protecting your innocence. You feel me? Like,
Now
yo,
I've
like
been there.
I'm not
It's like
doing nothing. You feel
I'm
me?
not
I'm
doing
not
shit.
doing nothing. Chill, bro. Like, and then it's what happens to your last relationship. You feel me? So I think you're right. Whatever happens to your last relationship make you inconsiderate. What's that word? I forgot the fucking word. But like,
Suspicious.
whatever happened with your last relationship, you bringing it on to me.
Yeah,
So you
I
think
get
I'm
it.
cheating
Baggage,
too, huh?
baggage, trauma.
It's more or less. So even though it's not like I'm a now I'm gonna do it because you know what I mean. It's more like I'm not doing anything. And since it's 15 fucking arguments, you put that in there.
That's what I'm saying, and that and the fact and to build on both of what y'all was saying. Don't give her the reason to prove her right. And by you saying it, I'm telling you, you're agreeing it. You're agreeing to the insecurities of why she's already insecure in herself to think that she's not secure with herself to think that you're cheating. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. It comes out. It can come out different ways. However, it depends on how you interpret it. You could be going back and forth with
Don't.
her. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. But she can only be doing that for attention to make sure you don't. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
you know what I mean.
She knows.
But
She probably could know.
honestly, men are tired of like if we're not doing it, we're tired of saying we're not doing it, and that's just for real men, not boys, men, right? Men on the panel right now. We're not
I'm
gonna
a
keep
real
repeating
boy.
the same shit, right? Yo, I'm not. Yo, I'm not. Here we go again. Yo, I'm not. And they know how to pick and choose words to flip the fucking same sentence. I'm, whatever, however you do it, I'm not. And it fucking gets tiring. And like I said, I've been through that shit. I've done it, and that was my new world. Like, all right, I'm not gonna do this anymore. It's cheating. Shit, we've done it. It's stupid. I want
So
50 different
so
attitudes.
who in that instance was the immature one? Was it you or her?
It was meaning what? Meaning
That
I
instant.
still didn't do it. Yeah, I still didn't do it. She blamed me
I'm
all she
saying
wants.
who was the immature one? Who had to say, all right, who's gonna be the bigger person?
I would be the bigger person, but
All
once
right,
again,
respectfully.
it's just fucking words that I'm trying to get. When they
So
don't feel they're
respectfully.
pretty, what's the word?
Ugly.
Insecure. I think the word is insecure. She had a problem with herself, and I keep telling her, like, you're beautiful, but you're gonna cheat on me. I look that good to you? Like she was, man, you're a god. You're a god. You're beautiful. But what type
Yeah.
of men did you have?
She
Like
must
real
have.
shit.
She must was a big one.
No, that's my third baby mama. She
Respectfully.
was, you feel me? But then she just, you're cheating, you're cheating. You're insecure, bro. Because I seen the last man that she had, and I ain't judging. But I'm definitely one. I'm one up. One up. She didn't think that she could get somebody like me, outgoing. You know what I mean? She's all more home, and I'm
That's
ugly
why
in
it's
person.
thought, and that's why I would say it would be thought as cheating if insecure. If anybody got insecure, trust issues, and all of that, and or had trauma that healed from their last relationship, enter a new relationship, yeah, there's certain anything is gonna look like a red flag, or just certain things that you're not gonna be able to, you feel me, move on with because of them not able to, just
I'm
But I
deal
telling
think
with
you,
it's a,
everything.
it's a
It was hard for me to be in a relationship with her because of
I
that.
think it's a
It
co-
really was.
but I think that people what we do is we relate to what our last partner did. And the reality of life is you can do the same thing but have a different intent. I realized that because I had a girl who I was with who used to argue with me to go cheat. She would argue. Everything be cool. She'd find something to argue about so she can go and cheat. And I realized that in my head now, every time I'm with a girl and they argue, that's the first thing I think about. I don't even think about whether I'm wrong or right. And they might really, like I said, so I think it's a similar thing where as a man, you might not be cheating, but you're not moving the way that you might be moving similar in the sense of you going to your cousin house and you over there and you ain't calling. You like I told I was going to my cousin house. I ain't calling. So now she automatically assume, oh, just like the last nigga who didn't call, he probably getting some head or something. You know what I mean? She connects those things. So even because you're not feeling like, yo, I want to call every second or I want to check in or ask everything. Because you have those type of energies, she's already connected them to other deeper things, but it don't always mean that because you're friendly.
Right.
You could be just friendly. Oh, he's too friendly with girls. You know what I mean? Nah, some people, some niggas is
Yo,
friendly.
real shit.
You
Real
too
shit.
friendly,
This is
man.
real
What
shit.
you talking
Look,
about?
look, look. This is real shit.
That's what I'm saying, though.
It was
You can't even
nice.
do that, though.
Look, no,
Okay, my bad.
hold up.
My bad.
Look,
Go
it
ahead.
was a nice Saturday. It was a nice Saturday. I made a quick menu. She helped me make the menu, right? And so I know how to talk to people. Hey man, you just give me boom boom. It was like I had like seven different sauces of chicken wings on my shit, right? Boom. Now, majority of them were females, bro, coming to eat. But you know what I mean? I'm setting my plate, and I want you to come back. So I'm doing my job. She helped me make this the menu up. Name, Gemini's taste, my phone number, the sauces, everything. Boom. And she could draw. So you know what I mean? So she did it up. Not even an hour in, I had probably like 6 niggas. I'm exaggerating, 6 niggas, but it was more female. So it was like 4 niggas, but it was like 9 females. And so I'm talking, you feel me? Boy, he argued with me all fucking night. You fucked one of them. I know you did. Who's that nice? Who's just, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, really? I'm trying to sell food. I'm trying to get my customers to love me. This is what happens in the food industry. Just you know what I mean? Just to throw that out there, that really happened. Like that's crazy. You know, I wasn't cheating. I was just trying to get customers. But shit like that, it makes you like, what the fuck? You're
Immature
insecure.
statement. I asked who was the immature out of that situation because if you realize that you've grown now, then you know that as a man, there's certain things that is not considered cheating. It's an agreement. Is what as an adult, you know what you're gonna deal with and what you're not. You feel me? Because there's a potential that your lady could step out, you could step out. So as an immature or a younger person, you find out y'all gonna go back and forth with the cheating because of that certain muscle that y'all haven't built to know that what it takes to, you feel me, to stay together in a relationship. You feel me? So that's why I asked who was the immature one in that one. So if you've grown, you will know you feel me, as a man, that cheating is not cheating as you not cheating as you get older because there's other factors in it. It's not just your relationship ain't just based on sex. So that's why I say that's a real primal
So
low
ain't
chakra
cheating?
sacral
Ain't
low chakra
ain't
sacral thing.
look, ain't cheating doing something nasty to the other person? Because talking ain't cheating. Giving a hug ain't cheating,
Now
right? The way you
we went
text a
through
person
episodes
ain't
where
cheating.
I mean, I would say, not to cut you off, man, I would say
yeah,
talking can be cheating. It's all about
I was,
what
I
you're
was going to
talking
finish.
about.
I was going to finish. That's what I
Because
was going to say.
you
Yeah.
must never had phone sex. I had phone sex before. So you know what I'm
Well, to the person that yeah, I had that before, nigga. But to the person I'm talking to,
no,
you feel
I
I
me?
had
had
that
phone
before
sex.
I had real sex.
I have phone sex with a girl when I had another. I had phone sex with a girl when I had another girl. So I mean, I think that it's just like an idea of just like, what are you going to do? Like, cheating is when you're doing stuff with a girl that I don't want to say it's inappropriate, but it's just not being all thing. But I feel like we live in a society that pushes monogamy and it don't push other ideas of that because it's an ownership society that was based on slavery. So you want to own people. You want to be owned. You want to be owned and you want to own people. And you feel like if I don't own this person, then they don't really care about me. It's kind of like with that question from the last episode, or if you don't respect a woman or you don't accept, people believe in their mind that, oh, if he really loved me, he going the baddest girl can walk in here and he gonna act like she don't exist. That don't mean he don't. To me, real love would be me even fucking the baddest girl and still wanting to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like I was telling somebody one time, I told this girl one time that, to me, I don't want to see my girl fucking other niggas, but that to me is in reality that until you do that, until you go see somebody else and then come back, we don't know what would happen if you come back, if you whether you would come back or not. You don't know. So to me, the real love is in the comeback. The real love is, even though I'm talking to this person or being friends with this person or maybe getting head from this person or fucking this bitch or whatever, I'm still with you. That's to me is the real love, but they don't see it like that because to them, you should be having, they say, self-control and all of these other ideas because the fear is you're gonna leave them for that person. But you don't, if it's really love, I won't leave you for that person. I won't if it's real love. Real love is when I don't leave you. The fake love is when I meet the new person and now I'm good. I'm good. Like almost again when we was talking about
Yeah,
like
pretty
placeholders.
much.
That's the real love.
Yeah.
If I'm fucking if I'm fucking a whole nother bitch and I'm still coming home to you and probably fucking you too, she ain't that crazy. It ain't
Nah,
that relationship.
I feel you on that. I
Like
definitely feel you on
it ain't that like I'm still paying rent, I'm still paying bills, I'm still
that. Even though
buying you
we
shit.
would say it like that, even though we would say it like that, bro, to them, it's cheap.
It's because it's the ownership thing of
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
want to
you're right.
own. They want
You're
to
right.
own you. They want you to now because that's what they've been taught that love is. That love is you saying no to shit. Opposed to me, love is actually loving the person on who they want to be. And that's what not, you know what? Yo, you just opened up another thing in my brain. What I think it is, they don't want to love who you want to be or who you are because to love you, they already given up who they might want to be.
Mm.
They probably want to be out fucking and sucking and getting dick all the time, but they turning it down to be with you. And instead of saying that to you, yo, I want to get fucked too. I want to go fuck some niggas, but I really care about you. Instead of saying that, they like, I ain't saying, so why you saying it? Why you telling me you want to fuck with bitches? I want to fuck with niggas. You know, you got a lot of girls who say that too. It's just they feel like since they're saying no to their true selves and they're turning shit down and not going through everything they going through, that you should be doing the same thing. And that to me is not real. Be who, if you want me to love you, tell me who you really are. And if you want to say you love me, find out who the fuck I really am. Who am I? Because the person to tell you they love you and don't even know you, just because you, I don't want to hear that you know my favorite color shit. I don't want to hear that. Or you know what my favorite meal is. Who am I? What do I like? Because if you've been in a relationship with a nigga and he been cheating on you, he like fucking other bitches. So will you love him through that?
And if you say you accept it,
Because you say you
that's
love him. Will you love
it.
him through that
Are
or
you saying
no?
that the question was, can the cheating help a relationship? There's certain things in a relationship that will help it, and it is mostly going to come from the negative and the bad thing, because if everything is all good, you really don't know what you don't know your breaking point. You don't know what it will take for y'all to have a be in a tough decision or a tough spot to be like, damn, you feel me? And look at somebody from the other side of the table. You feel me? So yeah, and there's not only cheating, there's financial, there's there's some family strains. You feel me? Certain things, certain people not wanting to be like, damn, I don't want to take care of your parents, shit like that. I've seen and heard some shit. But what you said, what you said, misogyny?
Monogamy.
Oh, monogamy. Here, I got. Here we go. Watch this little video. Get your thought.
I'm teaching my 5-year-old daughter to be a misandrist. If you didn't scroll after I said that, then let me tell you why I'm doing this and how. My daughter is going to grow up in a patriarchal society, just like I did as a millennial. And I want her to go into the world with an inflated sense of self. Her doctors, her dentist, any sort of healthcare provider that we go to, I always make sure is a woman. I mostly listen to female artists out of preference. And the other day she asked me if men could be singers too. And I said yes. And I know the world is going to beat her down. And I want to make sure that she doesn't take it, right? So I've told her that women are smarter than men, that men take power, but women have innate power inside of us. But in society, we don't always have as much power. And I've told her that women are better leaders. She did tell me that she told her dad that women are smarter than men, that girls are smarter than boys. And she told me, well, Dad has smart. I'm divorced, if you can't tell. And probably some people are like, why are you teaching your kid this? But to me, this is a lesson that I wish that I had had. I grew up conservative Christian in the deep South. And it took me so long to unlearn all of these things as a woman. It took me so long to step into my power. I am 38 and I feel like I've just done that in the past couple of years. And I don't want my daughter taking shit. I've taught her about consent, about boundaries, how to name her emotions. Like, I am preparing my daughter for battle, okay? Because that is what the world is going to bring her, especially if what we are looking at in this administration continues. I don't want her to grow up in that world, but that is our reality. So that is why I'm teaching my daughter to be a misandrist.
About to unpack.
That's the most asinine, stupid shit. And this is what I'm talking about. Leader of what? Now, there's respect in the process, but you're no leader. And teaching your child that, and though there's more to be said because she didn't say what her father said to the daughter. Like he said this to her, and I'm debunking that. No, it was still he said that, and I'm still going to teach my daughter this. Well, then, that's why you're divorced, because you lost, and you're teaching your daughter to be a loser. Period. I land with that.
For me personally, you know, we did have a pregame before the show, so I found out what that word actually means because I guess I only got my GED. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
You're not the only one, son. I was gonna come in blindfolded and just say, "Fuck it, let's just."
I ain't even play with the word though. Okay.
But it's not that I didn't know the word. I know now that I know the definition. I knew the definition. I just didn't know that's one of the words that people use. However, like there's, you feel me? We're called Mexicans call us miate. So there's
Yeah.
other terms that I don't know that the Mexican got. You feel me?
But
Derogatory terms for us. But
but
however,
to but to blame, like one of the reasons she blamed about men was the president. To blame a rich person who was born rich. I'm not a Donald Trump hater. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about politics. But I'm just talking about the idea to blame a person who was born rich for their and connect those ideas to all men. Like, I was born in the projects. I was born in subsidized housing. Well, I wasn't born there, but that's where I was
I was
raised.
born in Cali.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the same. In power, I don't think I would be making the same decisions as Donald Trump. Not to say his decisions are good or bad. I'm not even going on that tangent. I'm just saying that I don't think I would be making the same decisions because we not raised the same. Naturally, I would have different ideas of what I'm trying to do and not trying to do. We have different legacies we're trying to lead. That's one thing. I mean, on the show we joke, but anytime you're doing a blanket statement about people, that's what I said to you. Matter of fact, I said this last time too. I used to always feel like a man should be in charge. You feel me? I felt like that. But then but then also at the same time, I would see relationships where women were in charge. And I never went behind, and it ain't like a TV show where I get with the guy by myself, like, yo, you let him run your life. You know what I'm saying? I learned that if that's good for him, that's good for him. I don't think that either one is smarter or dumber, really. I think that is individuals. And that's what a whole blanket hatred of a group does. I wouldn't be shocked if she was fake racist. I wouldn't be shocked.
She kind of come
I
off
don't want
that
to.
way too.
She probably feel like if white men are bad, all men are bad. You know what I mean? If I don't know what her ex-husband was, I don't do. But the whole point is,
she doesn't give me that racist feel. She doesn't look that.
it is because
Kind
you're
of,
not.
bro. She kind of does.
Kind of
Because if
like
you're
what gives it off?
obvious,
What gives the racist
because
feel?
No,
you're saying
go ahead, let Mo. Go
because
ahead,
you're
Derek.
saying because you're saying all men are bad
Oh,
based on one man.
not how she looks, because of what she said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
If
right.
yeah.
you're if
Because I'm
you
about to
you're
say she doesn't look
if
like a racist.
if
Can't
you're
say that.
basing it on the idea of who you dealt with one man and you feel like that man should be the best because you're already putting out an idea that the man you was with could be the best version of a man, so any other man would fall under that.
If this word exists, is it all right to be that? Like, people are engineers. Is not good or bad. However,
You
they're engineers. That's the title that they think, whether they got the certificate or done, backyard, stuff,
I don't
electronics or
think
whatever.
anybody should be raising their kid to hate anybody that they never met. That to me is an awkward hatred. If somebody can earn your hate, respect. They earn it, nigga, they earn, you know what I mean? But hate is something somebody should earn, not a prerequisite before you meet the person. Oh, I hate all women. I would never raise my son to hate women. Would I raise him I wouldn't even raise him to feel exactly how I feel in certain situations. That's the thing. I'm not doing that. I'm not raising
Yeah,
him to be me.
you ain't never
It,
gonna give your child a chance to grow. It's what you determine what it is that I need you to hear. This is going on. And granted to the daughter, she went to her father and said what she said, but still didn't, you know what I mean? He said something, we don't know. But she didn't like it, which made her make the video. I'm
and
going to
that's
teach my daughter that.
no, I was gonna say, and that's crazy. Just that part right there, like you said. The
What would y'all
fact,
do? What's your question?
wait,
I
I
want to
was
ask you. Go ahead, say
I
what you're
was saying
gonna
one
say, but
thing.
what would y'all
You
do if your
telling
daughter
your
came up to you and said that?
I would fight for custody and use that
Nah,
as the ground.
I
You
would
you you're,
definitely tell the truth.
you're telling this person. Imagine if I told my son that men are smarter than women, and I was visiting my son or I had custody of my son. Why would you say that when they have another parent? You're obviously heartbroken about that parent
And
because she
Guess what?
go
Women do it more than men. They definitely do it more than men. So
because
she's
they love
already
sides.
wrong.
Because they love
Yeah,
sides. Women are very side driven. They want you on their side. That's the biggest
yeah.
issue. They claim to want to be on your side, but they want you on their side. They don't you yo. We have a side right here.
Can we truly
We
say
have a
that
side.
if we can we truly say that if we you got the woman that's on your side, he got the woman that's on his side, respectfully. With the woman that we got, can we say women are like that? Can't say
I
that.
feel like I love my girl. I love her, but she's not perfect. Just like I'm not perfect.
We all not
And I
perfect. Nobody
and a
on this
lot of
panel
and
is
a lot
perfect.
of
I
and
don't
a
even
lot
use that word.
in a lot of ways she has been on my side. In a lot of ways she hasn't. And that's just and I can say the same for myself. I'm not trying to bully her or talk bad about her, but I think it's both of us. We both have is a lot of times she's been on her own side. And there's a lot of times I've been on my own side. And we have loved each other through that. But can I say that she's 100% on my side at all times? If she agrees to it,
Respectfully, I get what you're saying.
That's on her. But
All we got is us at the end of the day.
I would never want to do because absolutely the kid's gonna be like, well, somebody's lying, somebody's fucking lying, and then they gotta go play detective. No, oh, this is what your mother said about me. Well, some things are right, but here's the reality of things. Here's the true thing. Here's who I come from. And this is the status that I take. And this is, you know what I mean? Like it's not growing up. Is fresh mind, tell the truth, or it's gonna backfire. Pretty much. So what she's doing, she's destroying her daughter with her father. Fuck everybody else that she may come encounter with other men. But she's destroying the relationship she has with her father because she's salty. Can't get that up. She's salty. I'm divorced. She didn't seem very happy about it. You feel me? She was just, I'm divorced, and so I'm still gonna teach my child this. So then, guess what? She got two parents. She's gonna pick a side. She's gonna love whoever it is, but they're gonna eventually know that after going outside, seeing the world, and what my father told me and what you told me, we're gonna leave it more on my father's side because he gave it to me direct. You're more with the emotions and feelings. So I'm not getting the truth out of you. You're just telling me from what you think. And once again, like Dirk said, nigga, that doesn't go for everybody. It just goes for you at that point. So this is the way I'm feeling. And
What
so
would you
we're
do? What would
divorced.
you do if
I'm
your
gonna
daughter
tell you
came up
this.
to you and said that?
I just said I'm gonna be forced to tell the truth. Whatever the truth
Uh,
may hold, it's not gonna be her story. It's gonna be I did wrong. Now, granted, what she said, there's some truth in that, but some things are not for the kids to hear. Just sugarcoat it type shit. But let them know because you're already divorced, so she knows that they're not in the house. So she's just trying to pick and choose her battles. But if she's getting that negative from her mother and getting what men's supposed to
what
do is be blunt, right? With a little compassion and love, that's all we got is our word in that situation. Because what if she listens to mother and sees her father, you know, every other week type shit? She's more with the mother. So that shit is gonna keep going, and keep going, and keep going until she's gonna be like, I don't think I want to hear anything from this guy because this is repeatedly playing in my ear every day. Can I call my father? No. Why I can't call my father? Because, and then she's gonna go and tell the story because it's not cool. So if I was to ever have that chance, you're forcing me to tell the whole truth about what you're talking about. What happened? This really happened. And I land.
respectfully? And I had two um things I want to touch on. Pause. Um, what state y'all think she live in?
Arkansas.
um, the state of fiction,
Right. No
not reality.
return.
um, what would I do if my daughter came up and tell me that? Basically, I would find all means to have her sent to I think it's the fifth floor in like every state. So I hope she would, have her or minister to the fifth floor, the ward, instantly, custody, do all of that, boom, boom, bang, and because that's child abuse, and that's not that's common in that community. You feel me? Or people that look like her. However, should we be
Yeah,
preaching
but I
hate?
think you're taking the same stance she is,
What?
meaning taking the child away from the mother, and she's gonna.
No,
You're more the enemy now. Now she probably is right. That's
I,
what they're thinking. Like, why would you? Feel me? Like, I'm just saying that it could play out like that
no, I agree.
If
instead
you're
of just
if you're
sitting
It's
down
a
raising
and
my,
little
talking.
egregious.
I
It's
get
a
that
little
point, but
egregious.
if you're raising my kid to be a hater of the opposite sex because you hate the opposite sex based on your life and your experiences, when you got to even thank the opposite sex that you're alive. You know what I mean? So it's like when you're raising my kid, what they don't. All right, what mothers or parents in general who love to turn the kid against the other parent don't realize is it's supposed to be a support thing. It's supposed to be us versus the kids. Even when we break up, it should be us versus the kids. Not in no violent way, but in a way of they can't get in between it. As long as you're leaving room, believe me, after you push me out her life, guess what? She gonna start saying fuck you too. What you're teaching her is there's no respect for parenting. And if there's no respect for parenting, it's not going to be an isolated lack of respect like you would hope. She will
Mhm.
now end up disrespecting you. You don't
Right.
know how many people I know that are
That's true.
parents who had turned the kid against the other parent who end up eventually calling the other parent, can you come take this kid? I can't deal with this. When you've turned the kid against the parent.
Right.
So now you want me to take this kid that you told I was stupid, that you told I'm evil to, and bring him to my house? I ain't gonna be able to sleep like that with the kid
Mm,
that think I'm evil in my house that you done raised on some bullshit. Why are you
I'm not.
telling your kid what kids are done? How is that helpful?
I'm
You
not.
are
Yeah, I'm
hurting
not.
your kid. You're hurting your
Do you
kid's
see what I'm
development.
saying? Do you see what I'm saying, 80? What he said is what I said in that
No,
situation.
I
No.
know. I know. I was. Yeah.
You feel me? No.
I agree. It's egregious. It's hate. I'm hating with love. She's hating with hate. So hypothetically, that's why I said that's what I would do. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
but
at least.
but look, you're not teaching the kid anymore. You're reconstructing what she put in the
Hate.
kid.
Yeah, hate.
You feel me? Now you got okay, kid is 13. You can't take the kid anymore. And now you should go to court. I don't play with court, but now you should go to court. You gave it up. Boom.
Mhm.
But now the kid is 13. You're gonna have 3 years of trouble because when that kid turns 16, you want him this way. But he's been with his
The, the
mom
hu- the husband is
since day
probably a
one.
sheriff. The husband is probably a sheriff or a lawyer. My son get out of line, I'll have his ass locked up. Or her. She get out of line, I'll have her ass locked up. You feel me? It's
You
that
know better than
simple.
the mother. You know better than the mother.
You feel me? I'm
The
I'm going
kid
through
will
what
be
I'm
getting out
going
of
through.
line.
There's
Believe
ways
me,
that
that
we can
kid.
do it because we're rulers. There's ways
I
that we
mean,
can do it.
as black men, as black parents, it would be a different story. I was just being comical. However, as black parents, I'm not a parent. I applaud you guys take the I wanted to tap in what Mo said. Mo said something that he thought every man should be in charge until he's seen some woman in charge. I got a video for that, so I want y'all brothers to watch
Wait, say
it.
that again. Every man should be in charge. What?
What'd you say, Mo? Say it again.
I had said that
Don't
initially.
call him Mo. Call him 34 and a half.
Oh, my bad, there.
I initially thought that every man should be in a relationship should be the one in charge of the relationship. Thank you, Gemini. I officially know
I'm
that
just saying. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying. You
I
curse me the
thank you,
fuck
Jimmy.
out, cuz.
Yeah,
Nah, you
niggas be
right.
doing
Thank
that
you.
shit all the time. Nigga was like,
I don't do it no more. I swear to God, I don't. I
nah,
did do
After
it.
me though. After me, right?
I was mega to after question 3, nigga, the whole fucking time, and I'm rocking with it. I don't give a damn.
No,
These
I
niggas
haven't been
mega.
doing it. You can check the files. Go check the videos. I've been on it. I call you Nooch, which is, kind of like saying dirt, I guess, instead of saying 34.5. But I've been calling you Nooch every time. But either
Respect. My
way,
apologies.
now you good. But I was saying that initially I probably was more misogynistic in a sense where I always felt like men should be in charge in a relationship, that women should be following the man. And what happened was I end up seeing relationships where the men weren't in charge, but they were still doing pretty good. So I said, you know what? Maybe my idea is for me. It ain't for everybody. My idea of how a relationship should go, it could be for others besides me. There's some households where women.
What would you call that?
What would I call
Equal?
what?
Yeah. Is that equal?
I don't think it's
Because
about the
they don't look at it as equal if they make it more. That's a fact.
No, not the amount of money. Like it ain't. That's the one thing that's funny because, like I said before too, Monique
Hold on,
makes.
hold on. All right. But I want your thoughts after. Hold on. I just need you to say the statement for him so he get it.
What do you do when your wife, she here, and all the people I'm talking about,
To go down.
respects and appreciates her friends more than she does her husband who pays the bills with her?
Please define for me respect.
If I call her and she on the phone with one of those friends that's back there, hey, you know what it is when he like. My point is, she don't respect my energy and effort to stay in our relationship, stay in our marriage, and stay with our children, stay with her. She respects their opinions, their thoughts, their.
I'm paying attention to how you're even referring to your wife right now. Like I'm paying attention to the fact that you're willing to humiliate your wife in front of thousands of people also. So what is it that you do inside of the house that will make it to where she can actually respect you? Because just because you pay bills and things like that doesn't mean that you will be able to get fully that level of respect. Hold on. Because if you say you pay bills, but if I'm coming to you about a concern, if I'm coming to you about something I'm grieving, something you hurt me on, something that I feel abandoned on, will you give me the safety to be able to talk about it? Can I trust you emotionally? Can I trust you spiritually? Can I trust you financially? Can I trust you in all of these aspects to prove that you give me a level of emotional security? Do we actually have a partnership? Because just because you married does not mean that you have entered into an actual partnership. Are we truly aligned? Because I hear you and I understand that a wife is supposed to respect you, but a husband is supposed to love a wife as well. So how are you loving your wife? Because a lot of times her lack of respect of you is a reflection of your lack of love for her, the appropriate love. So that's my question to you. What are you actually doing that will allow her to come up to that level to where she can respect you as the head of household?
And this is to the men in the room. We gotta stop reducing ourselves to a paycheck and paying a bill. You added that as if that replaces you being a person.
She pays most of the bills. I manage the bills.
Mr. Paul, I love you. We gonna quit while we ahead, Mr. Paul. So can we talk after the show, Mr. Paul, me and you? All right, let's talk after the show.
Shout out to them. If you watch that, go watch that.
Man, he started. I was on his side because no, look, because in the world that we live in, what else do we need to do? We already come with protect and provide. The depth to us part. That's mostly on men because not a lot of women. And then, oh shit! Wait a minute. Let me get this together. I started on his side. I really did. It is not so much about him managing the money and he makes the money. That's she's not looking at it what he how he's looking at it or how he's and you're that old, bruh, you lived your life, just take it. Just take it you got a woman that, you know what I mean, I guess in charge. For him, that looks not suspect, not weak, but once again, he's already up of age. So it's not gonna look the way it looks like for us to him. He's relaxed, probably retired, just making a little bit of money or getting a little pension type shit, right? He don't look like he can do another job. And most men that age do get these younger females still because they like older men. So if he's in his 55 and she's 48, you feel me? She still got a little bit of movement to make. You're 55, you know, you retired, you did 20 years on this job. She's still going, she's still active. Bro, you did your job to me. Relax. You feel some salty way because your wife is playing with other females. And I told you they battle each other. And definitely, definitely, like I said, it's a different, it's a different case because you're just the manager, bro. I'm the boss. You manage the money. I'm the boss. I know I'm going off topic, but it's just I'm trying to get it out right. But you know,
You ain't no topic. It's talk.
to,
Good.
to each his own. If he like it, she loves it, and it works for them, kudos. But like I said, it's the age difference. Someone in the 28, 30s, and they're making a little bit more money, it ain't like that. She should know better because she's acting stupid. But he
I ain't
brought it
see
out
her.
there.
I ain't see her, so I don't know how young
But
or old
but basically,
she
he's
is.
saying she's in here. She's in here. She's with her
Yeah, with
girlfriend.
all with all of them.
You feel me? All of that. So, nigga, even though we respect you for telling the truth, but take it backstage, bro. Take that shit backstage, cuz. Talk to them one on one. Don't bring that shit out, cuz you just made women more powerful by doing that. That's
You think
that.
he?
I mean, I don't
You
lay my
think?
plane. It was
You
too
think
much.
she tight that he went up there and told all their business like that?
No,
I mean, let me.
absolutely not. You put her
Was it
up
coming
front.
from a place of pain or humiliation?
Pain, pain,
Pain.
pain.
What you think, Dirk?
I'm gonna say I got a lot. All right.
Step
First of
out.
all, that one lady who was trying to berate him, saying that he paid the bills and that don't mean nothing. I bet you, if it was a lady saying why her husband does the same exact things to her and he paid the bills, she would have jumped on the husband for not giving him her respect. But now he's the person that's wrong. Um, I before we got to that segment, I was going to talk about Monique's husband.
Yeah.
She don't make as much money. He don't make as much money as Monique, but she clearly says my husband is in charge.
All the
So
time.
whoever makes the most money is really a joke because material things ain't nothing. It's fun to have. Don't get it twisted. I like material shit, but it ain't. But if it's based on money, it don't matter. If you make enough money to take care of us, and we are taken care of, to where we could even have money to go to this stupid ass show, and you bought me a ticket, we good. The reality is that's the one thing about women, and I said this before in the other show. Really, only niggas who care how much money you have and don't have their own money. That's it. And essentially, if you do got money and he with you, he probably don't really give a fuck. He's giving you more time to be a lover to him. Your work is probably taken away from that. You know, yo, you know how many women want to come home and talk about their jobs? Men come home and don't want to talk about their job. They want to turn the TV on and watch football or something to forget about the job. They don't want to talk about how they lifted every fucking log and how they. Most niggas don't want to do it. At least some. I know. I never wanted to talk about work. Never. I've never wanted to talk about work. Yo, you know what happened at my job today? I don't give a. I'm at home now. I'm trying to get lost in home. You so emotionally connected. You want to tell me everything that happened at your damn job. Her not having respect for him is what she hasn't had, and he has accepted it for too long, and now she can't change. They probably talking shit about him behind his back. Yeah, your trophy
As soon as
husband.
you said that, they was in the back talking.
They was talking before that. Because if she called, when you
Oh,
get a
here he go.
yeah, when you get a call, the person a lot of times the other person can hear the beep on the phone. You got to call, but you got to call because it cut the person out. Oh, that's my husband. Oh yeah, that broke nigga. Call him back. We over here talking money, girl. Money talk. She has allowed herself to allow him to be disrespected by her friends, and she only expects him to do whatever job she has given him, and that's what example of somebody who's in power is. A lot of
And
times when people are
it could be divorce too, because her girlfriend is gonna be like, "Girl, my man's making money. I'm just a little bit ahead of him, but he making money." And so, like I said, it's a competing thing with these females. And so she could look at it like, "Yeah, I'm about to divorce this nigga." Even though it's true, but you put me on the spot. Like that shit wasn't cool. Now I've been protecting you from my female. Now you actually came out and said, "I feel a certain way." He just signed his own divorce.
I'm sure he probably said that to her in private too. So it's like, really, I don't know what he went up there for because she's not
That was
changing from.
crazy.
So he really embarrassed himself, but in the same sense,
Real
I
shit.
think that it don't matter who make the like. All right, in my household now, I make probably the most money in my relationship. You know what I mean? Based on my job situation, she helped me get this position. She helped me get involved with it. So it's like it's all love. However, I still when I made the least money, I feel kind of the same way. I don't want to be led. I'm a leader. I want to lead. Let me do my job. That might be my job. Being a leader. You look at I think it was lions. They said the lions, most of the time, they send the girls to go hunting. So if they send the girls to go hunting, or they lose the pride, they not the king of they not the head lion no more. It's just different. We live in such a society where we don't get taught nothing and we have to learn it all on the fly. And we not learning from people who are structured. We not learning from success. That's one thing I always say. And I realized that we learning how to succeed from failures.
I mean, that's not how you succeed. That's how you learn. However,
What
I get what you're saying. There's a lot more people out here that are not doing so well, where the people that are doing well are not online, where they should have mentorships and more programs, more access to them to show you, you feel me, the ropes, the charts and everything of how they got there. However, we got everybody just like you said, learning on the fly, and show you some are getting to it, But however, there's
But
strings attached
but see,
with everything that's behind the system. But hold on, my
but
question
see,
to y'all. Okay,
hold
my bad.
on
Go ahead.
one quick. That situation is not learning on the fly. You're already that age.
No, they learned on they already learned, but they did learn on the fly is what I'm talking. I'm not talking about whether you learn. How did you learn that? Where'd you learn that at? Where'd you get that from?
He's been feeling like this for a very long time.
No, I agree with that, but where do you think she got that behavior? You think her mother did that to her dad? You think where you think she got that from? Where she learned that?
Her fucking friends, man, they in the back.
That's on the fly. The difference between on the fly would be having a mentor. It would be having a role model. That's the difference. You just learning as you going. Who's your like? You ask a majority of This is the funniest part. You ask a lot of people who want your respect. What books have they read? They probably haven't even read a fucking book, but they want your respect. They've never read nothing. Who's your mentor? Who's your role model? They don't have one. They don't have any idea of what they want to, who they look up their whole life. When I was a kid, my role model was George Washington Carver. I was in like kindergarten. But the fact he had invented something that was so monumental to the world, it sparked me to want to be an inventor. Maybe I didn't want to invent a paste like peanut butter, but it made me want to be a rapper. You might not connect the two, but I'm telling you, it's connected.
I'm
I
about to tell
wanted
you that.
to, huh?
The inventor. I was about to go all the way the other way with that, but however, yeah, that's what inspires you to be a rapper, the invention part.
The idea of me inventing something that can affect the world, creating,
Exactly.
using my creative activities. That's why I'm doing a pod. That's why the idea of me being creative in my way. No, I might not be able to have a a peanut farm and fucking squash peanuts so I make peanut butter or whatever. Or maybe I might not be able to build the thing, but
Peanut
I owe it.
peanut farm is big money, man.
I'm not
Corn,
against. I'm just
all that.
saying. I wanted to use my power of invention that I felt I was given from my higher power,
Exactly.
and that led to me wanting to write jokes, wanting to write movies, writing TV shows, wanting to do this do my podcast, your podcast. This is what it leads to. My example of inventions. Are there other inspirations too? Of course, there are a bunch of inspirations, but that's the initial idea. That's my initial. But I'm telling you, you can ask a lot of people, and they ask them who was your early role model? Who was your who added to that? Most of them wanted to be fucking Nicki Minaj. They don't have no real fucking. They want to be Kim Kardashian. They don't even want to be real fucking people. No offense to Nicki, because Nicki's a Sagittarius or Kim. I don't know what Kim is, but no offense to them.
I seen Nikki on TikTok. She's a real person.
She's a Sagittarius, so Sagittarius are real. We the best sign ever. But
You was just talking some Leo stuff 2 minutes ago. You the lion of the you the lion of the pride, the lion of the jungle. Because I was just about to say, ain't you a Sagittarius? You talking about lion?
Hold on, man.
I can't talk about. All right, you know what? What you don't know this is not a well-known fact, but in the Sagittarius, I mean in the Centaur pride, the centaurs let the female centaurs go and hunt, and they sit there and wait.
Respectfully.
I seen that movie. I seen that movie. My question to y'all before we go to commercial is: can cheating? Oh no, we did that. My bad. Do you accept or just want the truth? Start with you, Jeff.
Depends on, do I accept or I just want the truth? Nah, because everything done in the dark comes to light. So before you play that role with me, just be 100. Right? However way I I act upon it, it ain't gonna be bothered. It's gonna be it's what it is. You feel me? Go ahead about your business. I do me. But I don't wanna like like if you find out something like what? And you go and they still lying, well just give me the truth. The- 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 my nigga seen you. My nigga seen you. Matter of fact, you didn't even know who he was with. They're best friends. So my nigga was like, oh shit. And don't you go with my and you get told a word like that? Yo, you over here talking and you over here chilling? What's going on? No, it wasn't like that. And what was it like? What was it like? What do you mean to tell me it wasn't like that? My man told me he saw you. What you didn't know is that they're best friends. So now my nigga come tell me, hey, yo, your girl, she ain't what it is, bro. And you want to know the truth because sometimes you can't take off of what niggas say. They could be jealous, whatever. You know how that shit works. So you kind of believe your man. And, you know, what's up? And if I get, it wasn't like that, you got it all wrong, me having this conversation with you is all wrong. Period. Just tell the truth, bro. It doesn't hurt. I may not accept it or like it, but I asked for it. And I need to have it because I'm going to do the same thing. Yes, I fucked. What? 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 Yeah, I fucked. What? What are you gonna do? You got the truth. You're gonna stay. You're gonna go. Now, if you stay, then it's another discussion. Now I don't trust you no more. I don't trust you. You stay. You may love me, you still want that get back. So tell the truth and move the fuck on. I land.
The dirt. You accept or you want the truth?
I accept it more than I expected. I don't expect the truth or a lie. I just accept. I just accept it. Whatever, even I might even end up accepting a lie. I don't even care. To me, I'm so focused on the things that I'm trying to accomplish. I don't have time to break down every fucking conversation we have about, you know what I mean? Like I was like that before though too, because you ask a girl, hey, how you doing? They'd be like, I'm okay. And you be like, I know that I need to find out. I just accept it. All right, you said you're okay, boom, I accept it. I don't expect I expect more people to lie, but don't expect them to lie. But I accept it. Either one. I'm just accepting. Like I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm not gonna have a whole conflict about whatever's going on. I'm trying to take over the world. I don't have time to worry about what's happening on this fucking block. So like because of that, like I said, I might end up accepting a lie. I'm just accepting. I don't have time to worry about it. I don't want to make that my focus. What you
You wouldn't
did, what
discuss. You wouldn't discuss it.
I
Or
don't
you
want
was
to
gonna leave it
discuss.
alone.
I don't want to. I definitely don't want to discuss anything I feel like is going to create an issue. I don't want to do that.
So you rather wait and see what comes from the dark comes to light. You rather wait and see.
Whatever. No, I rather not. I rather don't give a fuck. I'm trying to do something else. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not. I don't waste my wishes. I don't know if they're going to come true or not. So I'm not going to be wishing to find out the truth about where you was really at or what really happened. I'm not wishing for that. I don't want to waste my wishes. I'm focusing on I want to I want to create things. Like I have a TV show, I have movies, I wrote scripts for. I want to create those things. So whatever happened,
No
happened.
distractions. Yeah, no distractions. That's on your part. No distractions.
I'm not, yeah, if it's something that's worth you leaving over, you'll be gone. and I'll keep going where I'm going.
That's a fact. I like that one.
But I'm not looking to find it or care. Whatever you told me was what I probably needed to hear to keep it moving. If I ask you, I might not even ask. I'm not looking for proof. I'm not doing. It's too much. It's just too much. And it become it you what it does is, to me, being involved in those type of situation takes away from your appreciation. Like, the things you should be appreciated are not being properly appreciated. And I'm a big person that believes appreciation is rewarded. Because why would a higher power give something to somebody who's not thankful for it? So let me just keep being thankful for the shit I got going on, instead of taking away from my focus of being thankful to have reasons why I can be mad and upset. I'm not homeless. Rent is paid. The electricity is on. The internet's working. It's paid.
Hallelujah.
What the fuck do I need to be worrying about that for? Did you steal something? Everything paid. I don't care. I'm not invested in that. It's a waste of investment, because a hoe gonna be a hoe, a bitch gonna be a bitch. What do I need to find? What am I finding out? Really? What am I discovering? Really, you like, that's the joke. Niggas acting like they discovering that they girl's a hoe. You didn't know she was a hoe? You really thought she was just a good church girl, but met you and got nasty?
All of a sudden, girl, where you learn this from? What the fuck? Where you learn this shit from?
You met her on the way to You met her on the way to Bible study? You stopped on the way?
Then you just get saved? Then you just get saved? I just thought you get baptized. What the fuck? Then you just get baptized? Where you learn this shit from?
Like, we're not meeting those type of, you're not dating a nun. Now that would be shocking if you was dating a nun and they went and snuck and got some dick. That would be scary. Oh shit, I can't believe she's been telling me we can't even have sex till we marry, and she fucking this nigga. Yeah, that could be a little shocking. But other than that, nigga, is like, what quality in her make you think she's that good to where she won't do something? What are you seeing? That's what I'm saying. People be having these unrealistic expectations they put on people, and then be shocked when they don't live up to it. It'd be cool if she don't do nothing. That's cool. But if she did, she doing what she do. That's her. That's just now you know, and now you don't know. But if the bills is paid, cool. Nigga, we lit. Let's keep it. Let's keep moving towards something that I really wanted. My legacy. She's not a part of my legacy in a sense. If she's out there sucking dick and fucking niggas, she's not a part of it. And she ain't got to be a part of it. I need to make sure I'm focusing on moving towards that. It's like
scenario was that's your wife. I said I think the scenario was that's your wife.
So what? So the fuck what?
You see, that's why I want to be. Just be true.
Once she get out,
you already laid down the law.
So what? So the fuck what?
At some point, I wanna not an understanding. It's just I don't want to be involved in this shit anymore. Don't play around with me. You feel me? Like, don't play around with me. And that's why I go on. Just tell it. Don't play with me, man. Just please don't, because this shit could have been over. But now you're sucking my energy. You're giving my attention of waking up every day is towards what the fuck. Like, if you're doing it, tell me so I know how to. Do I stay or do I go? In this case, his wife make more money than me. He stayed. Nigga, what you complaining about?
I'm gonna say
you know the truth.
If everything is the option of the person staying or leaving, that to me is already the problem.
As far as
Anything.
I know what I can do though.
So then
I
just
want the
leave.
choice to decide for me.
Just pretend the person did what would ever make you leave and leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about personally, I'm talking about in general.
No,
Pretend
no,
a
no.
person
I know.
if
I'm out of here. See you later.
No. I know where you're going, but look, you told me the truth, and now I can
You.
decide: do
Love
I
you
want to
guys.
be a dummy and stay? Right? Do I want to be a dickhead and stay? Get clowned, get played more, or I'm going.
when you
I'm
think
gonna
about it, like
go.
when you put all of that on it, don't it make sense why they would lie? So is the
Yeah,
lie
but
not?
like I said,
Let me
like
say
I,
one thing. Wait, let me ask you a question. Is the lie not an example of love then? Because if they could just tell you the truth and lose you and get rid of you, and they're lying to keep you, is that not an example of love?
it depends on the person. How I see love. Right? Look. That's not how I see love. But if you hide it from me, once again, everything that's done in the dark will come to light eventually. That's the way it works. You can't deny that.
But I'm
So
lying
lie
to
to
keep
me.
you. I fell short, but I'm lying to keep you.
Like I said, that nigga's a dickhead. But he's not a dickhead, but he's not. He is. Because you came on national TV and said something that was personal. Now you look like a dummy. Or you accept it, but you're not getting treated as what you accept from her. Like I accept, okay, you're making more money than me. I accept that. But I ain't the housewife though. I'm not the housewife. I'm still man. So she's playing him. The truth is there. You know the truth. Do you want to stay or go? If you want to stay, that what he said made no sense. And everybody's in the background. None of his friends is there with him. Why? Brother, you're on your own on this one. I said, don't tell her. Don't go share that. Don't go share that because we already around you, clowning on you, how old we are, right? So no, just I just want a chance. So I want to look like a dummy. Give me up front. Let me decide my fate. So I want it up front.
I always feel like that's the. I hear people say that I look like a dummy. That to me is so like it's almost like a joke. You know, just because somebody cheat on you, why do you like a dummy because they cheat on you?
No,
How do you?
it's the outside noise, and
Yeah,
everybody
but
got
how do you? But
outside
I'm
noise.
saying, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I always think that's the stupidest shit ever. I look like a dummy. Was I fuck? Like, what's the thing that makes you look like a dummy?
No,
What
not the
makes
relationship, bro. Not the relationship, bro. It's the outside noise, the
to outside
clowning part.
people?
And we
I
live in
know
that world. Look, we live in that world.
what part. What part can they clown?
Nigga, she's
Tell me.
telling you, she's telling you I make more money than you. And I don't even know how it works, but look, watch this. In our world, men don't even want that scenario or yet being in that scenario. The woman making more money, the outside noise is just gonna be what it is. Nigga, she gonna leave you. Nigga, she don't respect you, bro. Nigga, it's all that make you think words. Are we not blind? We blind to it? This is what goes on?
I wouldn't comment on it. I promise you.
The question is, do you accept or
I answered. I
true?
accept. I accept. I accept.
No. I'm asking it because I'm about to answer.
Oh,
Um, Me, I'm leaning towards true. However, I haven't had any news serious like relationships, friendships in order to put that forth to where I would need truth first from them. However, I say that to say that everybody that I have relationships from, we're good. So I pretty much accept it up until this point to where I found out I would, like I said, I'm leaning towards truth. I want the truth. Just let me know what's up, and then we could then it's up to me after. However, finding out, I've lived my life to where I found out, but you find out stuff after the fact, and it ain't, you feel me, turn me to no damn demon or whatever. So, however, truth is to me, I would want the truth, and that's gonna bring us to a commercial. And y'all know what to do, man. That question's for you too at home, man. Like, share, subscribe, and what do you want? You accept or you want the truth?
Peace to my flight family. First time flyers, what up, what up? I know everybody has a story, a question, conversation they've been avoiding. If you know them, send them over here. This is the place where real talk happens. If you got something to say, someone you need to say it to, or a truth, or you finally need to land, I want you on the show, man. Apply here. Or you already know what to do. Comment ready to land. Somebody will get back to you. Land your plane, where truth takes off and transparency lands.
Got you another. You want another commercial?
Yeah.
Shorty on a whole different time than I am. She want me to be her man, but she don't understand this. Get fucked up my brain. Shorty on a whole different time than I am. She want me to be her man, but she don't understand this. Get fucked up my brain. Shorty on a whole different wavelength. I don't even wanna say shit, but I gotta keep it real. I ain't never been the one for no fake shit. Since I'm a star, making that gon' take concession. She don't understand, I need space if I'm tryna pull up in a spaceship. See, when you worldwide, you don't always have time to be by girl's side. And seeing other girls like my stuff, that could mess with girl pride. Can't be stoned on social media if I'm not so sure about what I want and I need. I've been vocal, I ain't tryna provoke you, but we're not on the same time if you're local and I'm global. I got motion, so can't answer my mobile. Shorty on a whole different time than I am. She want me to be a man, but she don't understand this. Get fucked up my brain. Shorty on a whole different time than I am. She want me to be a man, but she don't understand this. Get fucked up my brain. Shorty on a whole different time than I am. She want me to be a man, but she don't understand this. Get fucked up my brain. Shorty on a whole different time than I am. She want me to be a man, but she don't understand this. Get fucked up my brain. Different time, different time, different time, different time, different time. Shorty on different time than I am.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. T running right through me. You already know what to do, man. If you made it this far and you here with us, first time flyer or you flight family, Flight family, you already know what to do, man. I need to see you in the comments. We got 2 people up in here. You on Facebook? Come on over to YouTube, man. If you a first time flyer, welcome. Thank you for tapping in, man. Question was, do you accept or do you want the truth? The answer to that if you at home. I got another video for you, man. You gotta mute up. Oh no, it's about to mute you anyway. I got another video for you. I want you to check this out. Let me hear your thoughts.
Let's speak about Latinos not being black. Latinos are black. In Cuba at one time, there was 8 million Cubans. 5 million, unfortunately, were slaves. 3 million were actual Cubans. And they integrated and had babies. Same thing with Puerto Rico when you go to Loíza, and when you talk about Santeria, that came from the motherland, Africa. Sometimes Latinos might even identify themselves with African and black culture more than black people.
People, I think it's gonna be at the end.
Huh?
People was gonna be the last thing at the end. So we hear everything in your background, bro.
Turn it down, up, Boogie. My headphones died.
Oh yeah, that's why we hear it. That should pick up everything. Sound like you right in the room with them.
I'm here to go quick.
What's your thoughts, Dirk?
I would say that I think that as I'm muted.
No, not you. Yeah.
I feel like as African culture, we definitely been separated from it at a high level. I feel like to some extent that's where there is some jealousy from Africans to the Spanish community because they still have their language, they still have those things. I'm not against history. I know I can come off like that. I'm not against knowing history, but I think that I don't think that people feel connected to people that are African Americans, black people, as they get called. I don't think there's a. I don't think, huh?
That people don't what?
Feel connected.
To what?
To the American, to the Africans who are born in American culture. So it's like only when it's cool. Like I could say nigger. All right, yeah, I'm black too. But it ain't like they don't care about the other parts of it. Like, you know what I mean? And I mean, what he's saying is true as far as history is concerned. However, how many people really feel like that? Because when you putting up a Puerto Rican flag, if you're not putting up an African flag next to it, then how are you really acknowledging your African culture?
And there's a.
I don't believe nothing what Fat Joe say. Let's get that shit out the fucking way.
Yeah, that's his
Nothing that
flag.
he said I fucking leave. Man, listen, bro.
You got a flag.
We're not going. I don't want to go into all that, right? But long story short, Fat Joe do too much, man. Now, can I get the repeat, please? What he actually said.
Let's speak about Latinos not being black. Latinos are black. In Cuba at one time, there was 8 million Cubans. 5 million, unfortunately, were slaves. 3 million were actual Cubans. And they integrated and had babies. Same thing with Puerto Rico when you go to Loíza, and when you talk about Santeria, that came from the motherland, Africa. Sometimes Latinos might even identify themselves with African and black culture more than black people.
More than your ass.
Hold on. That nigga said 8 million. Nigga said 8 million.
You think
then
he
6
inflated
million.
the number?
Huh?
I say you think he inflated the numbers?
It's way more than that. It's way more than that. Everybody stems from, the black culture. And there's integration going on. Did I say it right?
Segregation.
People, yeah. Integrate. Like they go outside their race and make kids, and then the kid become with two races. Boom.
Interracial marriages.
So, you know,
Swirling.
no, even just doing it, nigga. If it's 18 black women, 18 black men, 18 black I'm a Puerto Rican men, 18 Puerto Rican women. We're gonna for me Cubans, we're gonna get into each other, man. And then here comes the babies. That shit he talking about don't make no motherfucking sense, cuz.
Who come from who? That's what he's saying. Who
Everybody
you think?
comes
Who come from who?
everybody
Who
comes from
Africans come
something
from Cubans, or the Cubans come from the Africans? Or a lot of what he's saying is the Cubans don't represent the African
because they wasn't made
heritage.
to. Yeah, the reason why other races is not to deal with one race, even though we all know where one belong to, right?
Oh no, that's what you're saying. He's saying that there's some Latinos out here that rep it more than me and you or everybody on this panel.
What if he rep more than I do? Being
Yeah,
what? Black,
he just
black or
he
African?
just said African, black people. Oh no, yeah, he said some black people.
Well, and it depends where you grew up at. And yeah, if we're in New York and you're Cuban in fucking Africa, nigga, you gonna pick that shit the fuck up. That ain't got nothing to do with us over here already. Y'all come over here. So if you already in Africa and we're in United States, bro, like in America, we know where we come from, but you actually are there. So if he's looking at it like that, then cool. But them niggas is from the city, cuz coming from Cuba, right? So I don't think he made any sense. That's just to me. You come from Puerto Rico, Cuba, and that region. Now you're saying you're a little bit more than we are, than you is. You're a little bit more than us, nigga. You're a whole.
He said he say he rep it. He's not like more African blood percentage. He's just saying they rep it more, rep it harder.
Like I said, I don't believe nothing Fat Joe say.
Oh man,
You
don't
like
do him
that?
like that. Throw a flag on the play.
I land my
Nah,
plane, cuz.
Dirk got a point. They I agree. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans or a lot of Latinos that utilize Santeria as their segue, and they only want to do it in secrecy. However, this is their thing that's saying, "Oh, you feel me? I'm African. I'm this. I'm that. Da da da." Because the Santeria is a you feel me? Who done through the roots and all of that, Ifa and all that. However, and you feel me? They coming off of the island and over here. Niggas they don't like niggas. They don't even like it. It's not even like you could tell that they don't even like themselves. Even though you can see their hair is all, you can see it in their hair, skin tone, and all that. And still niggas will come over here and still don't like you. So a lot of it be ignorant. But I do agree with what Fat Joe was saying, even though he probably don't believe it himself, because all the stories that we done heard how he give it up with niggas. He doing how he doing his man that wrote Lean Back type shit. Believe all that bullshit he talking about, but I know I agree with what he's talking about. They just don't rep it like he's talking about. It's only convenient when they want to utilize the religion or utilize some, you feel me, some uh government, whatever. You feel me? Type shit. That's the only time when niggas is, oh yeah, we African, we behind. I'm African too. Nah, it's not like that. Like what he's talking about, or whoever the hell he was talking to, whoever he was in front of, respectfully. The dirt.
Yeah, I was just saying like these people don't even have they always have their flags for the country they represent, but they don't they don't have an African flag. Why don't they have an African flag? You know what I mean? If you so down with it, I get like I don't know. Race is a joke.
Yeah, I don't see him at the Juneteenth parade. I don't see him at the Puerto Rican Day parade. Getting crazy.
Yeah, it's like
And
Even though
I was gonna
we had
say
the
that.
Puerto Rican Day parade too. We had all the parades. We had Juve. We had
I done been I've
we
been
had
to
all
every
the
one.
parades, but we don't see them at Juneteenth. We don't
I
see them
mean,
at. You feel me now? They be at Juve. I ain't even gonna front. Niggas, we be lit. You don't see
I've been
shit
to
out there.
I've been to every one, but to me in general, race is a joke. I don't believe in the Yaku theory, but I do think all people originate from people from the African continent. I think all people come from that people. So even his conversation of saying that there was Cubans in Cuba before the other slaves got there, that's just all you're saying. You're not really connecting to the African culture in that sense because you not it don't have because it's all right. The Yaku theory, we all know that, right?
Sir.
Where of it? Yeah.
All right. But the Yaku theory could be a theory, but it could have some truth in it. That because it is true that Africans can create albinos. An African can have a light skinned kid, a lighter kid of different features. Africans can have kids from all different. They can have a kid that look like any culture. Two dark skinned motherfuckers can have a kid with blonde hair and blue eyes. And if
No,
that blonde hair,
African is the template. Everything else is a derivative of what they're at. What like the rainbow. All the rainbow is one color. Spread it out into Roy G. Biv.
yeah,
You take the black man, spread it out into the Asian, the all the way. We stretch the black man all the way out into no pigment. The white man to no melanin.
but
You feel
but
me?
either way, that to me would be a more example of being connected to African culture instead of you
That's
saying
it. That's a fact.
there's the slaves went over there and fucked some Cubans. All right, that's cool. I'm not saying that didn't happen, but those Cubans also originate from Africans too. If they're on this planet. So I think like in this the idea that the only people you see as Africans or you thought the only way Africans moved around this planet is through slavery again is a misconception. You know what I mean? Like it's
Cause
not
that's
a that huh?
no, I say because
I
of
never
what's
seen
going on
two
that
white people
time.
make
Like
a dark baby. I never
you
seen two
could
light people make a dark baby.
never seen that.
No.
You never seen two white people make an albino baby,
I didn't say white.
a dark baby.
I said I never seen two light people make something dark. I didn't give a culture to it. I just said I never seen it.
Like as in what? Like light skin or like all the way like no melanin, pale.
Like no melanin.
Like yeah. All right, copy.
So I would think
Right.
that to me is the better example of being connected to African culture, just realizing the original part of it. But I feel like it's easy to say, yeah, we connect. Like I said, it's easy to connect when you want to say my nigga and you don't want nobody to judge you. When you got a million raps saying my nigga, now you want to jump up there and say, oh, I can say nigga too. It's one of those situations. So I just feel like do your research. You know what I mean? Do your research. If you really connected to a culture or you have a connection, do your research on that culture and also rep it as much as you rep. I don't be walking around with an American flag most days. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not against America, but I don't be having the flag on. But if I had an American flag at my house, I probably have an African flag too, if I'm representing it. So if you have a Puerto Rican flag at your house, where's your African flag if you're African? If you have a
Going to
Cuban flag,
parades, going to parades doesn't make you part of the culture. Nigga.
No, but I'm saying, but where's your African
No,
flag?
not what you're saying. I'm just saying the question in general, what he said.
Yeah.
Going to does it make?
Well, you think Fat Joe got an African flag in his house or around his house?
No, I would
No.
If
Real
he did,
shit, no.
I would be shocked. If he proved
Now,
me, if
I
he
know,
had,
look,
if I was just
I know he look. I know he got uptowns. What the color of Africa? He do got them, but like going to his crib, I never seen nothing African in his crib. No
never
pictures.
I never been to his crib. I don't remember any.
When he showed his sneakers and shit. Like
I don't remember. I
don't
remember the sneaker closet. I don't remember that, but I'm saying that I don't. If I went to his house without having him seeing this, I would probably be shocked if I seen a fucking African flag.
100
hanging up.
He rep his shit too much. He rep his Puerto Rican too much. Yeah. Or whatever he is. Is he Puerto Rican, right?
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he rep that shit way too hard. His every story that he said that he was in never had a black person.
Yeah.
Never had a black person. It was all his people.
That's an Afro-Latino, man. You gotta ask him though. All right, man. I got one more for you. Let's watch it. And I want y'all to hear y'all thoughts.
Eyebrows shaped up, bitch. Them teeth, get braces. They're free. It's full Medicaid, babe. That nose ring is turning green as well. Get it the fuck together, bitch. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at the bag.
Girl, look at you.
You're hungry.
Yes.
You're hungry.
Yes.
You didn't even have breakfast, babe.
Yes.
You didn't have breakfast.
Uh-huh.
You serious? Fake
yes.
Please? Get off my dick.
Please, girl.
Bitch, my jeans, costumes, and everything you have on right now. You have a fake bag clean from the head store.
Yes.
Stop my dick.
Girl, please. And that ass is still flat. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. A mirror jeans with a flat ass butt and the stomach is out. And the stomach is out, babe. And the stomach is out, babe. Girl, I don't need shit that you got, girl. This is a Mary's bitch and this shit looks a fucking mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And look at your tongue, babe. Look at your tongue, babe.
Probably flag that motherfucker.
Whoa.
I noticed they don't flag the TikTok joints. They just flag if you're trying to.
First of all,
they do. They flag one of my TikTok shits, so yeah, they do.
First of all, put that grown ass person down. That's what I want to say. Don't pick up no midget and then think you're gonna walk off like that, nigga. Put that nigga down. That's first and foremost. Second, I'm gonna wait for your question. I just want to say. I
want to say one more thing too. I want to say one thing too. I know New York is a bus culture and a train culture, but wearing a Mary pants on the bus or the train, just don't do it. Don't. You could have got a car.
Okay.
If you got Rilla Mary on, you could have got a car. Like you could have been saving up for. You bought some jeans, and you riding a bus. You and your kid. You don't even got a car with a car seat. Get the fuck out of here.
That was a kid.
That was a
kid. I swear to goodness, that kid looked taller than her.
Like really, both of them is. You know what I mean? The dude sound like
he sounds gay.
She must have met him in the village or something. I was gonna say, but either way,
he sound gay. Gay.
The reality of life is sitting there arguing in front of your kids. It's just like we was talking about earlier. Like, who's teaching you how to grow and how to be a better person? What are you teaching your son? Get the fuck off the bus.
Example.
This should be any cut down on the bus should be the thing you need to say, let me get a car. So I don't have to never be on the bus with people again. And then you miss your stop. I watched the whole video before. She ended up missing her fucking stop on the bus to keep arguing with this nigga about him being a bum. Y'all, to me, this is what we talked about on a different show too. The one we talked about race and hate. Y'all both on the bus arguing.
Now look, we talked about it on was it yesterday? HSA? It was either yesterday or Monday.
No, it was
the
hate
bus.
and race.
Nah, remember you mentioned something about the bus. We fighting over a bus. Oh yeah, it probably was that. We fighting over a bus. So you was like, I'm not about to be fighting over niggas over a bus. Yeah, that's why I picked that one.
Y'all niggas too close to each other. Y'all both bums. But you done lied to yourself and made yourself believe I'm not a bum because I got on $2,000 jeans or whatever. You got one pair of them and you put those on to get on the bus. You should have put some sweatpants on. I don't care if you got on Walmart sneakers or Jordan sneakers if you're on the bus. You're on the fucking bus. Get a car. You don't own a car. You're on the bus. You like really?
It just hurts because this is what we representing for each other. That shit don't make no sense. So the white woman teaching the white daughter that it's equivalent to her being on the bus with her daughter, cursing a nigga out.
Same shit. Or son or what? I don't know what that kid was.
The same fucking shit.
You're not teaching them problem solving issues. You're not teaching them how to have a conversation, how to get around stuff, how to move on. You're teaching them how to do what? You think you trying to get a laugh.
It's embarrassing. She just sat to the table and talked about it. There's a whole video with you grabbing your daughter up, arguing with a dude about what? Who fucking cares about what?
And you said you can buy an ass? Buy a fucking car to sit your flat ass in. Do that.
And call a nigga hungry and you look thirsty and well, shout out to Dirt. Nigga, you on the same platform I'm on, nigga. I might be going to work. I'm going to work and you look more crazy with your daughter arguing with me and I'm going to work. Just a scenario.
Probably had those Mary jeans on at fucking DSS. I bet you.
She was dropping her kid off at
listen. I've been in social services. Like on what I said, going to the food pantry with a Rolls Royce. Shit's crazy. That shit doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Shout out to Dirt. I didn't know they cost that much, first of all. I ain't got the money like that.
A Mary jeans?
Yeah, I ain't got the money like that. They cost that much.
500, 700, 1,000, 2,000. A Mary jeans could cost anywhere. Like the cheapest ones is like 400.
That's a down payment.
If they're real.
Yeah. But that's a down payment on the car.
I'm looking up a Mary jeans right now. You got one for 1,400, one for 1090, one for $950. This GOAT people, that means that somebody already wore them. They got it for $252. You know what I'm saying?
My question to y'all was,
that's crazy.
Who's right and who's wrong?
Neither one, man. There's no.
Somebody gotta be right. Somebody gotta be wrong in there.
No.
Well, can I give it to the child? Can I give it to the child then? Because the child's in some shit that I don't know. Don't give it to the child. I'm just saying, like, who's right and who's wrong. I think he's definitely wrong, and she's not right, but emotions is a motherfucker through women. They're gonna let you have it. So he ain't right because he's continuing the shit. And I never heard a girl stop talking. They gonna keep talking.
From a fool to people arguing, both look like idiots.
I'm just trying to get one up. But the question was, who's right and who's wrong?
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about. I agree with you. Idea who is right and wrong. If they're both sitting there, two people arguing, nobody's right because it takes two people to argue. So y'all both failing. Y'all both failing in life, and y'all creating conflict with somebody that you probably gonna have to see again on the same bus because y'all must live on the same bus route. It's rare that person just dead by accident on a humbug. They both wrong.
Not the
He's
passions
stupid.
for the child.
He's wrong for arguing in front of the kid that's not his, and she's wrong for arguing in front of a kid. He could have let it go. He got to keep gigging back on her and getting her.
As I said, he must be gay, bro, or he
Yeah,
like men. Let me not say
his
gay.
what you don't have to. Yo, I realize this, and I realize all the way. Matching energies is for failures. Don't match energy because the person you match your energy with don't have the same goals in life as you. They don't want the same outcomes.
I
So
fall victim to that, but I
while
would
I'm
never put that
while
shit
I'm
outside.
while I'm matching, I can't like a gold miner
He's
can't match.
recording that, bro. He's recording.
And you know you're getting recorded. You can't, a gold miner can't match energy with a fisher. Oh, you want to fish all day? That's what I'm gonna do. Go fishing. Nah, I'm a gold miner. I'm gonna go mine for gold. You can't. You don't want to. You can't do that. So, like I said, both of them, to me, not to be me, they both dumb, stupid, idiotic, and probably won't make it far in life. I'll be surprised. Maybe they'll go viral and be able to take over the world. Who knows? But other than that, I don't see them going nowhere, and I don't think she ever going to buy that ass. So you know what I mean? Like
If the daddy was there, he would have a car, and they would be happily ever after.
Maybe, I don't know.
He's just, you feel me? He's just lonely, and he needs somebody to. He woke up mad. Like I said,
They
he sound
probably
like
both dating the same nigga. They probably got the same boyfriend because they arguing over. Who knows? It's awkward. Both them people are
What
just
was the argument about? It was just
bad
random.
bad examples. Bad examples of people because other people on that bus is watching them and going to use that as a judgment of all people.
And they're recording too.
Yeah,
they are recording too.
Like, what are you doing? You arguing with a person who, like, what? She got on Crocs and a Mary. She had on Crocs and a Mary jeans.
And you know what's so crazy, Dirt? I wanted to see the whole outfit, but she was moving too fast. I was trying to look at the shoes.
I watched the video already. I'm watching the video, bugging out like, yo, this shit is crazy. Even she roasted him. I'm not saying he was dressed better. He's a y'all both on the bus. I don't give a fuck if you had this chain on the bus. You on the bus, nigga. You on the fucking bus. What are you getting fly for to get on the bus? Unless that's your tour. Unless that's your tour.
Where are you going?
Both of y'all picked out who's wrong. Who was right? Anybody was right? Was anybody right?
No.
No. When the bus drops you off, it drops you off to another bus stop.
Not even the innocent, even the people who were standing by. Or the bus driver. He wasn't right. Because he should have made sure she got off the bus. Nobody's right. It's an embarrassment.
Right. So look, when you get on the bus, you're getting off at a bus stop. Never like in front of your crib, and you know what I mean? No one sees you, but the people who's waiting for the bus. The fuck you getting fly for? What sense does that make? And I only say that to say what Dirk said, nigga. You're both on the bus. The fuck you get? Where are you going? You going down the street for your man's crib? You still on the bus? You're not no Uber, no Lyft. You're taking the bus, cuz fly. And shout out to me and 80. We was fly on the bus, but we had a purpose. We ain't walking downtown. We ain't walking to Fremont. Shout out to us, walk to Fremont. But we ain't walking. We gonna be like, it's a purpose. Like, we're going to do something. So we was flying the bus because, yeah, nigga, shit. That's what niggas do, nigga. We don't need no motherfucking car. Just you see more people and we interact with more people on the bus going to Fremont or downtown. So it was the excitement. But usually, no, nigga.
My car got taken as soon as I arrived in Vegas.
No, we was driving. We was driving down there. A lot of times we drove down there. You know how we work.
but we also took the bus for a purpose. Feel
Either
me?
way, once you start arguing on the bus, you take away all of that flyness you might have had but don't have. Sit there and shut the fuck up. Ride to your ride, get on your stop. That's it.
That's it,
Who
man.
was
That was
right?
way too much.
My
Nigga,
question to y'all was, who was right and who was wrong? The man was wrong because shouldn't have been arguing with no woman. You feel me? Any discrepancies you have, it doesn't. Those are not the tone to get the solution. To get to a solution, you're only gonna keep throwing back. She was wrong because she has her child. When I see her pick up the child, I'm like, whatever she was doing, yeah, people be having discrepancies. I'm from New York. I seen it, grew up on it. Niggas go back and forth. The fact that she's doing all of that and then went and picked up her damn child out of pocket. Everybody on the bus was wrong because nobody interjected and told her, she's out of pocket. Yo, de-escalate it. Calm down. Chill out. You got your daughter with you.
Don't blame it on the passengers, bro. Don't blame it on the passengers.
They
All of
wrong
them.
too.
All of them.
They are.
All of
Everybody's wrong.
All of them.
Everybody's wrong.
I don't blame it on the passengers. Everybody wants to clip. Everybody wants to clip.
The bus driver was wrong because he didn't stop the bus and he let that shit go. We watched almost a minute. So I'm just giving my criticism based off of what I seen and saw. We didn't watch the whole video to see how it ended. I'm just, this is.
She missed a stop and they keep arguing.
Then on there. Who else was wrong? I don't know what bus system that was, but they wrong for doing that, for letting that type of
Mary's
behavior.
wrong for selling her them jeans. They should buy. You should only be able to buy the jeans when you have a car.
Mary, you should fucking go to plummet because it should come with a damn some type of something that you got. Yeah, Mary, you down bad after this one. And I'm gonna say who's right. There is somebody right. There's always got to be. If somebody was wrong, then somebody was right. We're
I made
right.
a tough decision.
Yeah, we're right because we're right here reporting it.
This is BK.
Mike Payne.
Carly.
34 and a half. Hot boy Shay. Tyrell. And I play Tyrell.
And Monica.
Jay.
Asu.
Mo.
Big Prince in that series Make Some Noise.
You gon' hear me now, feel me now. I'm 10 toes, no small talk, straight to the pen.
Throughout the season, you see him going through where in the beginning he wanted to just do his music and work a regular 9 to 5, but as things continue to happen to him, he has to respond to the environments that he gets put in.
Damn. Nah, fucked up, cuz. Yo, my bad, bro. Where the fuck was you at anyway? I was trying to get a little bottle or something, type of weapon that even the odds, it was more than us.
A lot of people called me and was like, when they see me, I like to say I retreated, which is something people do in war all the time. They retreat to, regroup. Another word I like to use when I think about that scene. People thought I was like, punani.
Nigga, you must not know who the fuck I am, nigga. This my city. Y'all beat his ass. Get up, bitch ass. You ain't talking niggas.
We outside. I had people say, you just being you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no bully though. I ain't no bully, but yeah, don't take me there, bro. But other than that, yeah, just I'm that nigga, and I definitely feel like I'm that nigga. You supposed to feel like that. You feel me? Yeah.
Damn, she fine as hell. What the fuck you doing with this bum ass nigga? Might well come to my section.
Nigga, I wouldn't give you the time of day if you paid for it. She's a good person at heart. I just think she's in the wrong career field. You be surprised what type of men I see on a daily. Oh, what? That make you nervous? You scared?
Nah, not even.
I think you kind of see her go from a stable person to just kind of really wanting to hold on to a relationship that probably does need to end.
Excuse me? It's been a few days with who? Who you been working with? And who are you about to compare me to?
I'm just tired.
No.
I need to get some rest.
No, let's talk about it. Who are you about to compare me to?
Nobody.
Was it the girl that dropped you off? Yeah. I saw that person drop you off. Who the fuck was that?
Friend that, everybody try to keep around in life, that's still, doing the normal things, having a job, taking care of bills.
No, I ain't got much, man, but I know I can only $2.
Nah, man, you ain't have to do that.
Man, look, bullshit. You know what I mean? It's your dream, man. You're my boy. Plus, I gotta make sure you give me a shout out, man, when you get your Grammy. I gotta make sure I contribute to your dream, man.
Go watch I'm So Tyrell, Make Some Noise on YouTube. Go watch it now. It's on YouTube now. Now we get a licensing deal and they tell us to take it off. You won't be seeing it and you'll be mad because it's on some sort of platform. So you getting first dibs to watch it before anybody. As we create it, we load it up and you get to watch it.
Gemini, I feel like the older you get, the less perfect you become.
Yeah. Welcome back, man. Thank you for tuning in. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. Fellas, how y'all feeling out there? Y'all all right?
Yeah.
Always, brother. Great show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great flight attendants, man. Good. Can't do it without y'all, man. And you at home, I need you in the comment section too, man. Keep this flight rolling. We about to land this thing though. I got one more question for y'all. Why would a happy person look for something that may ruin happiness?
I would a happy person doing something that makes them happy. Wait, what you say?
Why would a happy person look for something that may ruin happiness? Why would they go out their way to look for something? They're happy all the time, but
My, I want to say dumb, idiotic, a loser. Then it would be, what is happiness for you? What does that mean to you if you want something else?
That's a good
So
question.
you're a happy seeker. Like you're a happy seeker. Like, all right, this ain't doing, but everything is right. Something's missing. How happy could you be when everything's going the right way? What else are you looking for? How happy you could be that just sounds, I don't know, it's confusing. It's weird. Kind of pinpoint, but I'm gonna land with that. That was a great one, but just what the fuck?
Busting this food down. I'm gonna keep coming back in and out, but go ahead, Dirk.
I'm gonna say that is if you I don't think that's real. I think you're probably not truly happy. If you're looking for stuff to make yourself angry, you're probably not happy. Happy to me, like I'm happy. I'm not looking for shit to piss me off. Will shit piss a person off? Yeah, but I'm not looking to be pissed off. So if you're looking for shit that's gonna piss you off and you happy, you probably not really happy. And you need to learn how to really be happy. That
That's
just to me those things don't connect. I don't think I had a joke about that. Like happy people don't look for shit if to find it. Is when you're already mad and sad. You're trying to verify that feeling. You're trying to certify it. You want to solidify it. And you need something to solidify your anger. So you have to go look.
I never thought angry first will make them, but then I got it. But then, like, you're not fucking happy. You're not fucking happy at all.
You're not. If you were happy, you would continue being happy. You're not gonna tell me right now, I take you to a restaurant, your favorite restaurant, get you your favorite meal. I take you from there. We go to wherever you want to go. We taking you. I'm taking you on a trip everywhere, and you really about to find out where I got the money from. That's going a happy person. That's going to be the least fucking thing they worried about.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I had fun.
Unless I'm not really happy. Then I'm going to want to know, like, oh yeah, well, where you get the money from for this trip? You know what I mean?
Did you do a bad thing? Yeah, like, did you steal it?
Hold on. They not happy because they want to know that rolling with you, they not potential Bonnie and Clyde, and they about to do damn near life.
What I'm saying is your happiness would make you avoid that. You wouldn't even have that question if you're legitimately happy.
I'm asking you.
You're not thinking that. You're not. You're too busy being. You're too busy being happy that you just. They must have.
So
God must have blessed them.
You said.
With all of everything, their safety. Their safety. You're saying is equal to happiness, to where it overrides that. Everything they're so happy. They're happy, and their safety is equivalent to them accepting whatever is going down.
Because they're happy. If right now, I send you a check for $100,000. Wait, let me not go over them. I'm saying I send you a check for $100,000 right now. I just sent it to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real check. You know it's a real check.
It's not fake.
You know it's a real check.
How much you sending?
100,000.
100,000.
Oh, live. You said that.
I send you a $100,000 check. That you know is a real check. You might want to know if it's real or not. However, once you realize it's a real check, and once you go to the bank and cash it, and they give you $100,000 in your hand,
you ain't gonna care where it came from, bro. You ain't gonna care where it came from.
They're not. First of all, that's not how banks work. They're not doing that. Anything over 10, either 5 or 10,000.
Okay, cool. You're going there with it. You're going there with it. You're going there with it.
Has to get reported. So I agree.
Yeah. You're going there with it.
Now, hypothetically, if it did happen, I went to go cash it and came out. Yeah, everything should proceed with happiness.
Your next call will not be if you walk in the bank and they allow you to deposit that check. Your next call won't be about where I got the money from. You're not going there.
Doesn't give a fuck.
If you do, you're not happy.
You're
worried about the wrong shit. Because really, you're leaving room, you're taking away your deniability. I didn't ask. If I do tell you some fucked up shit, now you might have to return the money. Oh, I did rob a bank. Oh,
now you, nigga, I gave it to you, nigga, because you needed it. Here.
So information is fucking you. Too much information fucks you up. When you don't know, you don't know. Deniability is definitely a good place to have it. Yo, everything. I got 100,000, and I'm happy about that. You don't know where he got the money from. Nigga, I'm happy. If you sent me a check for 100,000, you think I'm calling you to find out where you got it from? If they let me deposit that shit?
Hello.
Yeah, because you a different type of breed. I'm trying to push back for Shorty.
That's somebody. That's somebody with logic, bro. That's somebody with common sense, bro. I'm not gonna ask where it came from. You gave it to me.
That's us.
I know where it came from. I know where it came from. We're happy people for the most part. That's what we're saying. A person who is not happy is going to have all these other things because, like I said, they can't.
A question. Everything is non-happiness. After that, questioning it is non-happiness. Is that what I was trying to get?
For who though? For who?
He just says non-happiness. It's got to be for the person that is questioning it. He or she.
No, I would
Vice versa.
I'll give it to you like this. Listen, if I send you a check for 100,000 and you first call me and say, "Yo, this ain't gonna be no funny shit at the bank, right? I'm good. I can take this to the bank and cash this." If you do that, wait, let me say one thing. If you first answer, if you ask that question at first, I don't think that's nothing to do with the first question. But after everything is good and you see, I say, nah, you can take it to the bank, you're good. And you go there and they tell you it's good. What the fuck are you calling me for?
Why?
No, yeah.
Who the fuck cares where
I'm
I
not.
got the
No,
money?
I agree with that. If they calling back after the transaction, that's what I'm saying. You're saying that everything is already golden. So what the fuck is the questioning for? I'm pushing back before you know the nerves of people. Me myself. I have not been. I'm not touched 100,000. I've not been around that. I have not been in a place of where niggas is. I'm about to accept that. You feel me? A deposit or
No.
withdrawal.
Stop saying
I'm saying
100,000, man. Stop saying 100,000. Anything. You're gonna question it?
no.
So what was the question again? If you're happy, if you're happy,
go look
what?
to ruin happiness.
You're not. If you're looking for shit. What I'm saying is, my answer is, you're not. You're looking for justifications for your fucked up feelings. Exactly. You want to know. You don't know why you feel fucked up. You want to justify why you feel fucked up. When you're happy, you nigga. I be in my backyard, just sitting there. I don't have a car. I lost my car through the accident. I be in my backyard sitting there. My dad said, why you didn't go check, why you don't go read the report of your accident? What the fuck am I reading that for? I'm not trying to find nothing to make me sad. I don't look for shit to make me sad. I don't want to be sad. I'm already happy. Why would I be looking for something to ruin my day? Why would a happy person do that? That's a person who's not happy. It's just something that people tell themselves. I was already happy. So then what the fuck was you going down that rabbit hole for? Why you ain't do some more happy shit? Drink some tea or something. But when people are not, they're gonna keep finding shit to make to make an excuse, because a lot of people have a comfortability level of being angry and being mad. They're comfortable in that.
Is a form of security. Is that, well, like I said, you have compared the security to the happiness. However,
You use that word, security.
Is them wanting to be protected and just safe. Is that non-happiness? Is what I'm trying to get at.
Do you trust God?
The person that's receiving the money?
No.
Not no money, but in general, do you trust God?
Okay.
No, I don't.
No.
All right.
No such thing as God.
Do you trust your ancestors? Do you trust the universe? What do you trust?
My ancestors.
The ancestors, the universe.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So then you don't trust them to protect you? There go your fucking security. Right there.
Exactly.
You got security right there. You don't need, you're not a fucking security guard. You're not a cop. You're not a security guard. You don't need to be worried. Certain shit you don't need to worry about. Not if you already happy. Why would you depress yourself?
Happy ain't gonna protect you. Happy ain't just gonna motherfucker keep you goddamn protected.
When have you done it?
Happy.
You're not just happy-go-lucky. There's things that keep you happy. Your happiness may not be their happiness, but it all meets at the same damn pool or the park. You feel me?
When have you done?
You don't have to know everything.
Yeah. When have you done that? When have you had something happen to you where you should have been happy and you fucked it up?
You fucked it up.
When did you find money?
When did you happiness?
Yeah. When did you find money and go, oh, I found this? That means somebody must have lost it. I got to go return this to the police station and find
You
out
were
who
happy
lost
you
it.
found it. You were happy you found it, and you gave some to somebody else, and they were happy. They didn't question where the fuck it came from. But you would be telling them, nigga, I just found $100, nigga, I give you 20. You'll do that, and they'll be happy because nigga, they need $20. They ain't gonna be
Nobody's
like,
going to
yo,
be investigating who lost it.
who
Where it
lost?
came from.
How'd you?
No, you're not going to be happy and start an investigation.
or tell you, oh, you just found $100. Oh no, nigga, that's Brian's money. Nigga, I'm about to go tell. No, nigga, it ain't like
I
that.
remember when I was
I just
hustling.
found 100.
I found a plug. The plug had a cheap price. I didn't ask them, how are you living off that price? That's too cheap. Where's your money coming from? How much you paying for it? I didn't do it. I paid the price that I was told to pay and was happy I found it. Nigga, when I smoked bud, a nigga I knew was selling pounds for 500. It was real bud. I never asked him nothing else. Nigga, end of the questioning. End of it, nigga. You don't, when you're happy and you find something you like and you're happy, you're not going to be looking for shit to find. Oh, he must be robbing niggas for it. I ain't looking for that.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not.
I'm glad you thought of me when you got the motherfucking money. You thought of me.
What else
nigga.
is if you're
questioning
this is the
that?
question? If you're already happy, what is else there to find?
Exactly. I feel like that. That's my answer. My answer is you obviously are not happy if you're looking for stuff to motherfucking ruin it.
Thank you.
I feel like that. I'm pushing
Thank
back.
you.
I know.
I'm
I
pushing
get
back
it. I get you. I get what you're
on
doing.
the
I
somebody
get why you're.
wanting to be safe, and that is
That's an
it can be
illusion.
their form of happiness.
That's an illusion that they'll tell
Yeah,
themselves.
I agree.
It's an illusion. I'll tell myself I'm doing this because I want to feel safe. But the thing that you're talking about feeling safe about is going to make you mad. It's going to make you sad. It's going to ruin your day. You're doing this because, like I said, you already not happy and you don't have a reason why you're not happy. So you need to find a reason to now prove this is why I'm not happy. Nobody.
And it's crazy. Look, it's crazy because that shouldn't be one of them where I got it from.
I mean, but that's why I said it can't. That's why I could change the scenario. We could say, all right, boom, you send a check. The 100,000 is connected to something illegal. Receiving this check, whatever thoughts is going in he or she head of getting locked up or whatever bad things surrounding that does happen. So when that does happen, what happened? What did they ruin then?
If they do get locked up after that or whatever, if that does happen, then now they got a reason to be sad. Until then, you ain't got no reason to be sad
at all. I mean, there's nothing gonna change if that person gave you look,
that's
hold
what's on their mind.
Nothing's gonna change if that person gave if that person gave you the money, it ain't gonna change. That person's going to jail.
People can't
I ain't got
operate
nothing to
like
do with
that,
that motherfucker's shit. Now look, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He blessed me.
I don't know about
I'm happy.
that.
I don't know shit. And you ain't gonna come for me because it was a gift, nigga. Like, nigga, this is a blessing. For me, like, whatever he did, that's just like bank money, you know what I mean, it's cereal, that's a different story. If he robbed some motherfucking body, if he
getting locked up.
Look, if he robbed somebody and blessed me, I'm not gonna ask, and he gotta deal with that.
I don't know.
Bro, 100,000.
I don't know shit.
Yeah, I'm just hypothetically not.
You keep saying 100,000 is anything, bro. It's anything. If I get blessed and it turns out that you did wrong, I got nothing to do with it. I don't know. I just know I'm happy. I'm happy that he blessed me, and I'm moving the fuck on. You gotta go get locked up.
Now, something happens where we rolling around with your happy ass, and something bad happens.
Nah. in that scenario, are you
All right,
happy?
let me
You
give
shouldn't be
let me
there.
give you let me give
You
you an
know what I'm
example.
saying? Like
Let me give you an
that
example.
was bad.
Let me give you a
That
scenario.
was bad.
Let me give you a scenario. Your girl call you over, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she don't call you over. She come pick you up. She say, come in the car. You get in the car with her. You ride with her. She go, come to my house. You go to her house. She say, this is your favorite dinner. She make your favorite dinner. You eating it, right? She go, yo, I heard you like big. I heard you like 2K. I got you the new 2K and the PlayStation is yours. I already got it hooked up. Go play it. You playing it. She like, yo, what else you want to do? She let you just keep picking everything you want to do. Then she fall asleep. Do you go to her phone?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because I'm happy, bro. I'm playing 2K. That's why I'm over there playing 2K, putting on my new Jordans or whatever she put me in. I'm rocking. I'm not gonna destroy that. Hell no. By going through the phone.
I'm probably about to try to get something to eat. Wait for her to wake up so I could spin her, bend her, and go up in her.
Why you not gonna go to her phone? You don't. She might be cheating on you. Might be something else going on. Where'd you get the money from?
Would you care? Would you care? Or you gonna continue being happy?
Not my phone. I don't care about what's going on her phone.
Why? But now, if you go over there, if you gotta ride your bike over there, you get there when you let her in. I know you're probably gonna say you're still not gonna go to the phone, but if it's a whole bunch of shit going on where you're not happy based on the outside of what's going on, then you're gonna continue being not happy by finding something to prove why you're not happy. Oh, I get it. I'm not happy because you're cheating on me because that's why you acting this way you've been acting. But other than that, you probably, yeah, I knew this all along. But no, if somebody's happy, no, they're not doing shit to make themselves sad. It's something else they're not happy about that they're not willing to address. That's what I realized. People have power, and when they're angry, you know how they say a drunk mouth speak a true tongue. Some people's tongue they need to be angry to speak. If I have something wrong with you, I can just say, you know what? I don't like that yellow shirt. I don't like yellow shirts. You look like fucking Tweety Bird or whatever. Fuck you wear a yellow shirt for. I could be joking with you. I could say it either way. But based on who I am, some people might have to get angry to do that. So I need to find a reason to be angry with you. So now I can say, I don't like your yellow shirt. Because I just can't say that to you unless we beefing. And that's what it comes down to. This person's not happy about something else, and they want to address whatever they want to address. However, they need ammunition. They need a gun loaded. So they're going to find whatever they can to make it a beef. Because once we in beef, all bets is out the window. But ain't nobody
What does that say about you? What does that say about you? If it's opposites attract, and your soulmate and your If this is the person that you attracted in your life, and you're the happy one, and they're so-called sad or whatever. What does this say? What does this reflect about you?
It shows that you're accepting. You're accepting that everybody's not you, which is one of the biggest flaws that people have. Everybody wants somebody to be them. So a willingness to accept that, oh, I'm me, and this person's not me. They're willing to accept that. And maybe work through it and find out that maybe you could be the thing that helps them get past it.
But you got to be happy. Yeah, you got to be a happy person.
But you can't be there matching energy the whole time either. Because after a while, maybe they'll match your energy.
In a relationship, are y'all supposed to match energies, or is one supposed
only when they
are y'all supposed to create a new energy?
Only when they're positive. I say match positive energy. I do say that.
Respectfully. Now look what just happened on the bus. a male and the female has a child. And we all say that's wrong. So pick your poison and know what time to spark it at. It's always a moment for everything. Just catch that moment and it'll be peaceful type shit. It'll be calm, cool, and collect. But and I'm a victim of it, right? I'm not the greatest, but it's like not but yet and still it's the switch. It's not saying that I'm not happy. I'm very much happy. It's just the push of the button. And we all, even though we're learning, some learn faster than others. Matching energy, it's used as okay, a point, get a point across. But matching energy is the screaming and the yelling in it. Like I said, I'm a victim of it. No one's being hurt.
I don't agree with the match energy because I'm
I don't,
masculine. So I don't
yeah,
want. I love feminine. I love femininity. I love feminine energy. So whatever when she exudes that feminine, that we can have similar characteristics. We can have chemistry. I like the vibe. We can have that certain things in common. However, matching energy, no, I do not want you to mirror or imitate
I
me.
don't want you
I
to
want
match
you to
energy
have
with me.
your energy. I'm gonna have my energy, and what we're working towards, the energy that we're going to create, is the one that we have to contain. You feel me? Is the one that we can't get away from without. You feel me? We're becoming something else without losing ourselves. So that's why I don't agree with the matching energy because
Like I said, I'm a
it'll be a
victim of it.
it'll be a
I'm a
battle, a
victim
forever
of it.
battle, and you're not. And
Yes,
it's
I'm a
not.
victim of it, right?
I agree with the man over the woman, and and any woman knows that the man is over, and then next is whatever their deity or
I
spiritual
present it.
is.
Men present that, but it's the realization of the nature, not the nature of things. Is what we're dealing with now, the 50-50 point. And just like homeboy, his girl making more money than him, but he still came out and said, "I managed the money." That's not matching energy. That energy, that whole manhood got taken from him. Even though, like I said, age matters in that point of view, because we already see he's an OG. We didn't see the wife or how young she looked, but I can guarantee you, ain't no 75-year-old is getting on that show, and the man's gonna say that, and the woman's gonna be with her friend. They don't spend centuries together. So there's no matching energy.
He
I don't
dealing
like
with
the
a young
matching
tender.
energy.
He dealing with a young tenderoni. She the
But
one
that's
that
what
was
I'm
interested.
saying.
She was the one that's
That
interested. That shit is probably like an ATL, and she was interested in that show. I want to go to this show.
I promise you, bro, it
And
looks just like that. It looks
what
just like he a good looking guy. He handsome, right? We never seen the miss, but we can also determine how old he looked. And the younger ladies like the older men, they present themselves well, right? Cool. Now he don't like what the fuck going on. And she is in heaven. That ain't matching energy. That's being told what the fuck to do. Manager, I'm the boss. So matching energy is not for the woman to match energy with the man. It's the man proving to the woman we don't match energy. We don't. We don't. Except for the men that step up and do what they're supposed to do as a man, which is the same rule applies to the nation. Protect and provide. Everything else is a gimme. I don't believe in matching energy. I land though.
I feel you. I'll just so no woman get up here and think I'm feel like Miss Sandry up here. I feel the man is over the woman as in protector, not a ruler. You're gonna know. You're gonna find out where the ruler, what the ruler is in the bedroom. Get it? Nah. Um, fellas, man, we did it, man. We had a nice little flight on here tonight. You at home, man. If you stayed this long, you know what to do, man. First time flyers. You made it this far. Shoot, you should like, share, subscribe, comment, DM if you want to come on the show. Let me know. Flight family, man. As always, man. Appreciate you. My guys on the panel. What's up, man? Any last thoughts, final thoughts, or anything else?
Great show, man. Great show. We did this one.
Made it happen.
This should be like 10,000 views. Wait, no, 100,000 views. This should be like 100,000 views of this one. 100,000 views of this one.
See that ticker at the bottom, man. Show some love. Show the hood some support, man.
More, man.
Appreciate you. Go into us creating more content like this. And you feel me? If you got any ideas you want to see or need us to run it by you, let us know, man. We them guys. We the go-to. Ads, marketing, promotion, commercials. Pop out, man. Let's do it. Dirt, anything? Upcoming shows, announcements, anything?
See you guys tomorrow. I'll be in Ohio the 15th and 19th. I'm at the Java place out here. Other than that, man, I guess I gotta wait for the flyers to come out, but I'll be at Ohio. Oh, the 15th. It's tomorrow. Oh yeah,
Buckeyes.
Tomorrow, come through for the hood service announcement for the last one for the week.
Yes, sir. Ohio.
You already know what it is.
Yawning is contagious, nigga.
Not bad.
You already
Love
know
is
what
love.
it is,
Great
man.
show, my brothers.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Bless,
sir.
bless.
Next one, we'll see you back Tuesday. And see you tomorrow at 8 HSA, man. Holla at you. Voila. Flight family. Peace. No, hold on. How I say it? How I say it, yo. I got y'all, man. Close this thing out right. Protect your peace. See you next week. And I thank you for flying with Landing Plane podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. Please remain seated until you have properly processed. Keep your mind clear until next time.
Land your plane, land your plane, land your plane.